biology they deals with. Doi, 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 doi. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, so there I am. Verna, I just was mentioning that you went from Verna Toppenberg to Verna Schlotthauer. So these are very important names. They're names that you have to really pay close attention to when you're reading them. Like, take for instance, if someone were announcing you for a big lecture or something, they would have to practice prior for both of your last names. They would have to practice prior to that event so that they would get your name correctly. Just thought I'd mention that. You guys pray for me. I've got like a little something, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be Rona. But I will basically say that. Oh, can you guys even hear me? You can't even hear me yet, can you? Jolie, Verna? Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Oh, Schlotthauer. Nice. And is that Irish, Scottish, Schlotthauer? German. Has to be. And Toppenberg is English, right? That would be from the UK. Toppenberg, UK, Schlotthauer, German. I think. Yep, we're back. We are definitely back. And we are just hanging out backstage. This is the backstage area for all of you who, it's German, yeah, of course. And it's nice to see you. Is your hair still red, bright red? And hello, Suvermess, nice to see you. Scandinavian, Toppenberg, okay, right. All places that I have spent lots of time. Spent lots of time all over Scandinavia and Germany, which actually, surprisingly for many, is one of my favorite places. They have it going on over there in Germany, you know, despite what folks might think. And it's amazing to see what other countries have, and they're really not that concerned with America, to be honest with you. Anyway, when I sing for you tonight, Verna, there's going to be a little sinus thing happening. I did take a little decongestant before we started, but I don't know that it's going to completely, and I'm drinking my specialty. That keeps my throat nice and lubricated. Okay, yes, keep it red, keep it red. Isn't it amazing to be like, you know, not 20 anymore, or even 30? No, we're not 40 either. Okay, so let's just keep it real. This is pretty amazing. Like, pretty soon we're gonna be I don't know what you call it. Has anybody gotten their AARP? Yes, no, it's not psilocybin tea, although we will be watching the movie tonight. I guess I'm gonna have to get my song out of the way early today because I don't know. Are you guys interested in watching the documentary on psilocybin mushrooms? Oh, you're gonna refuse that card? Oh, okay. Well, I see. But Jolie, you will stay for the song, right? Oh my God. Oh my God, everybody is on here. Welcome, welcome. Monaco, welcome. Nice to see you. Wow, there's so many people on here right now. Okay, good. Still straightforward. Very kind, but straightforward. No mixing of words with Jolie. I like it. Okay, everybody's here. We got the girls in the house, the women, the wonderful women. You gotta be careful what you say nowadays. You can't use just every word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might say girl, and then somebody might think that I don't know. What do you think? Should I say girl, woman, female? I mean, what? Oh, from Japan. I love Japan. Oh my God, what part? Oh, I love Tokyo. Okay, I got to go to Fuji. We all did. Jolie got to go, and Verna got to go. We all were there. We were there together, enjoying God's green earth in Japan. Yay. Yeah, it's pretty cool to be having like the international, long live Japan. Japan is one of my favorite places. I have to admit that Japan changed my life, as did Hong Kong, as did, what an amazing thing, you guys. Have you ever thought back on that? I was embarrassing you there overseas? How? What did I do? I can't believe it. On my live stream, I'm having to reminisce, but I'm actually quite curious. What did I do? Please let me know. While Jolie is going down memory lane. Oh, she might have. Purple hairdo. I don't even remember this. Does anybody have a photo of me with a purple? Oh, you mean my hair that was giving you the new wave look. We've been to Yokohama. We went to Yokohama. Oh my God, I love all things Japan. So great in Japan. How are things doing? Please do send all the pics. As a matter of fact, we need to have you in studio. Actually, send them, but we will have you here when you come to LA, Jolie. We will have you here. You're the keeper of the pictures. We will have embarrassing picture episode of The Alan Show, and you will come and bring all of your offerings. Cool. All right, so where are you? Where are you living? Oh. We toothpasted while you slept. That's so funny. Japan's dope. All right, so instead of singing the theme song today, because I've got I think it's a hay fever thing, but you can never be too careful. So I have told Gerard that he can stay home, and when Auntie comes and we start the recording session, which will start at 8 o'clock, everybody, or in there and around 8 o'clock, then I will put my mask on, which I picked to go with my outfit. I actually like the way this mask makes my eyes look. Yes, I like it. Okay. So I will be wearing the mask during the recording session. So if anyone wants to see me sing vocals with a mask on, then feel free, because that's what's going to happen. Because I want to make sure that Auntie doesn't get sick. And of course, whenever LaQuay comes in, I put my mask on. Not because I think there's anything serious going on, but because we want to always, just be supporting each other. Most of the time, I don't, for whatever reason. But I am going to do something for him because he might appreciate that. And, I don't have a problem with it. I will do what others ask of me. So I'm drinking my tea, and I'm having a great day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing the theme song, because this theme song to this show is... I've got to look at my lyrics. No, I'm just kidding. Also, this is a unique episode because I might have to jump up every now and then and deal with something that's going on in another part of the complex here. So bear with me if that happens. I'm sure LaQuay will come and fill in for me. All right, let's sing the theme song together. Those of you who are regulars on this show know this song. And then we're going to get into this video, which I'm super excited about. All right, so I'm going to use the shaker, because it'll help us to keep a little bit of rhythm. You know what I'm saying? How are you feeling about this? You want to take this one, Matisse? No, you can sing it, Savory, but I'm going to do the shaker. Okay, fine. If you say you want to be happy, then just be happy. If you say you want to act kindly, then just act kindly. My name is Alan from South Los Angeles, South Central, from Cobbler District, and I'm only peace and joy and kindness. Bad vibes are restricted. Don't forget that part, okay? Folks are always talking about their light, their peace, their love. We cobblers often ask each other who they're speaking of. If you say you want to be happy, then just be happy like we cobblers do, like we cobblers do 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 do. Yay! Matisse, you ended up taking that one anyway. I know because I felt like it. Okay, and anytime I feel like it, I get to do what I want to do. Okay? Does everyone agree with that? Matisse gets to do what he wants to do because for so many years he didn't get to do anything except for what they wanted him to do. Now he gets to do what he wants to do, and right now he wanted to sing the song in a silly way. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Oh my God, G Savory is on here. What's going on? Hey, Super Mess, thank you so much for that little love. I want to welcome to the chat right now two of my older friends because, not older in that they're old, but older in that we've known each other for a long time. I want to welcome Verna and Jolie once again to the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay. Oh, where are you living, Verna? I totally forgot you moved. Where are you? All right, I'm going to sing a song really quick before you leave, so don't leave. Okay, East Coast time. All right, here we go. You want an up-tempo or a slow song, Verna? Which one? Oh my God. Well, you know my whole family, my whole mother's family's from Michigan, via Chicago. Okay, so fast up-tempo or mid-tempo or slow ballad? I'm waiting on Verna because she has to leave soon because she's in Michigan and she wants to go to sleep, so I want to accommodate her. Or not, we'll give it a few more seconds. Oh, I think we got it. Whatever makes me happy. Okay. I've been feeling one particular song as of late. Can you grab me a paper towel from right there? Yeah. You guys are going to get to hear me blow my nose. I hope you don't mind. And then what I do is I use a little bit of antibacterial, and I put that on my hand, and then I set that there like that because we're going to deal with that later. Okay, so I do this, and then I take this, and I do this. See, that's what we do. That's what we do, okay? To make sure that if someone else grabs it, then you make sure that it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. All the silver lining now turns to gray, 'cause I thought that you loved me all the way. The pain that joy will bring, everything is gone. Tell me now, was the love I had to have everything I thought it'd be? Turn around, see your reflection in the tears. My heart is setting free. Think all the times I gave to you. I loved you through and through. I gave my heart, I gave my soul. Now I'm crying out my eyes. All the joy and happiness fades away.
just became my worst reality. Stepping out into a place I did not know till the day you set me free. When I think all the times I gave to you, I loved you through and through. I gave my heart, I gave my soul. Now I'm crying out my eyes. All the joy and happiness fades away. Oh, I thought that you loved me all the way. The pain and joy will bring when everything is gone away. Everything is gone away. Everything is gone away. Oh, 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 oh.
Love you, Verna. Thank you so much, Super Mess. And have a wonderful night, Verna, there in Michigan, one of my favorite places. And thank you so much, G. Savory. Appreciate you. We're going to get into this. Oh, thank you so much, Verna. I love you. Jolie. I'll see you guys at the class reunion. Class reunion. And I'm wearing this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to wear this, actually. Make everyone upset. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm going to wear a purple wig. No, Jolie, I'm not. I've got to figure out what I'm going to wear. It's going to be something nice. It's going to be something appropriate. For the first time, you're going to see me look appropriate. Actually, I'm going to show you guys what I look like every day so that you know I've become a man. Hold on. Yeah, see? See there? There I am, in the flesh. Many have rubbed this head and gotten good luck. Just saying, okay? All right. Have a Jolie, okay, I'm not even gonna comment on that. I've always been me. I will continue to be me. What else can I be but me, right? All right, so love you guys both. We're gonna get into this, this here knowledge that is going to rock your world. I am super excited. Now, not only is this guy very knowledgeable, and not only will he kick your butt, love to you too, darling. Please don't be a stranger. Okay. So this is the interesting thing that I find, is that I laughed a lot, but maybe that's just because I have actually experienced some of these things. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Kalindi.
Morning, everyone. Glad you all made it out. And I'm going to get right into this and get going. A little bit about my background. I am the holder of several titles inside of this whole thing that we're talking about. My title is Ahati, the one who strikes. And I'm going to do a little striking today, but just with the mental portion of what's going on this morning. For a little more than 40 years, I've been using and experiencing several entheogens. Some of them you would call the classical entheogens, others are more exotic. Today I'm going to be speaking about high-dose psilocybin and a little bit about the acacias. High-dose psilocybin in the 20 to 30 gram range of dried psilocybin. That's a little more than John Hopkins talks about as far as high dose. That's a little more than Terence McKenna talks about as the heroic dose. But it's about, for me and many whom I work with, about pushing the envelope of cognition, being able to have access to the hyperdimensional realms of legend, not just to take our foot and put it in the water, but to go out into the ocean where there is no horizon, where you have no choice. Most people know about Eboka, or what they call Ibogaine in dealing with Africa, and they say that's it. But I got a chance to speak for a minute because a couple of people didn't show up yesterday, and it was basically talking about Zulu ethnobotany and power plants. Now, just in the Zulu alone, they have over 300 different types of psychoactive entheogenic plants that they use in their pharmacopoeia. That's just South Africa. That's not North Africa, East, West, Central Africa, and Africa is a big place. The European powers, on purpose, disguised the map to make Africa smaller. You could take Europe, the United States, several other countries and continents and put it inside of Africa. It's a very, very large place. You could take the United States and put it in Africa and lose it. You could drive a truck or an airplane around and not find the United States in Africa. That's how large it is. It's the largest habitable land on Earth. And when we talk about Pangea, or we talk about when the planet had all the continents butting one another, Africa and South America butted together. So many of the same plants that are in South America are in Africa. I haven't checked on Banisterius caapi as far as divine and the other constituents that go into ayahuasca there in Africa, because I wasn't really particularly interested in those plants at the time. But so much ayahuasca is becoming the most prominent thing. I'm sure I'll go somewhere in the rainforest and find some of those plants. So next time I go, I'll start looking, because psilocybin, which I'm going to talk about today, the mushroom, the magic mushroom, and it is magic. Ayahuasca may be medicine, or it is medicine. You call it the medicine, but that equates sickness, meaning that, oh, I have to take the medicine, meaning that I'm sick. Well, I don't consider myself sick. Mushrooms are magical. It is the quintessential hallucinogen of this planet. It is a knowledge-based organic technology. And I don't want it to butt heads with anything else saying that, oh, this is the best, but it is the oldest, it is the first. How do we know that? Because it is whole within itself. All of the others are alchemies. They come along with the domestication of fire. They come along with the building of pots, because you can't boil water if you don't have a pot to be able to put this plant in and that plant in and mix this one and mix that one. No, when you're walking on the grasslands of Africa and the Sahara many hundreds of thousands of years ago, and you're looking for food in the hunting and gathering phase of human beings, you had a mushroom sitting on top of the cow pie. And as Terence McKenna said, in the natural environment, it could be on a 12-inch stalk with the cap on it the size of a dinner plate. So if you're walking and you encounter this and you're looking for food, you're going to try it at least once. And that's what they did. And of course, you know, we understand the classical literature and sayings from YouTube and reading different types of literature, that it has 3 levels of ingestion, which are the first level, of course, is visual acuity. It creates better vision. You can see farther if you're in a hunting and gathering situation and there's a flower that you want or that you like, that you want to eat, and it's 200 yards away, you probably can't see it. But if you take the psilocybin you can see that flower at a greater distance. So it's an adaptive advantage when you're trying to find out what food is in your environment and the ability to be able to see that food so that you can eat, get more constituents in your body, pass the genes on to the next generation. It's an adaptive advantage. It's also an adaptive advantage when we left the trees of the great forest of Africa and went into something that had never been on Earth before because of climatic changes, and that was grassland, where you had large predators. It wasn't like the forest where food was available by just reaching out and picking it off the tree and eating it in a mono diet. We were forced out into the grasslands, and being forced out into the grasslands, that means the trees aren't there, the trees are receding because Africa over a period of 1.5 million years became drier and drier and drier. These grasslands came. So it was an adaptive advantage for the humanoids who were upright as opposed to the contemporary humanoid types. Homo habilis, Homo erectus started to look up over the grass. Those that were down low couldn't look over the grass, couldn't see the lions, couldn't see the large predators, got ate up. But the second level of ingestion of the psilocybin is that it is a true aphrodisiac. It's not like what most people talk about as far as aphrodisiac. It gives genital itching, which means, oh, well, it's itching, so I might as well use it. No, it causes CNS arousal, and in the male, that is erection. It is an antsy feeling. You've taken psilocybin, many of you, it's hard to go to sleep. So you're up in the male, you have an erection, you might as well use it. And then the third level is that it imparts a mystery that is just as much a mystery today in 2013 as it was 20,000 years ago, 30,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago. Psilocybin is whole within itself, and it gives you the ability to be able to take enough of it that you get the constituents in your body to saturate the serotonergic system. You can't do that with Iboga. Folks talk about high dose ayahuasca. I don't know, because each brew of ayahuascas, according to the literature, is different. There's no standard. You don't know how much is in the vine. You don't know how long old the vine is. So it's pretty difficult to try to drink a couple of gallons of the stuff to be able to get enough of it in you to have actual access to the realms that I'm talking about. Iboga, ibogaine, of which most in the literature associate with Africa, you have to take enough ibogaine to kill yourself to be able to have access. What people get when they take ibogaine is a tourist dose, because dealing in the West and the sensibility of clinicians and people who are in the medical field and people who are in the field of psychology and things like this, is that the first thing is safety. We don't want anybody dying on the couch. We don't want anybody, because this is bad publicity. It's bad for the group. It's bad for the tribe. But in the traditional setting in Gabon with the Bwiti, that's not the first consideration. The first consideration is getting you in there, getting you there, so that you can do the work that you need to do. And they keep feeding it to you, and they keep feeding it to you, and they keep feeding it to you until the elders looking at you say, okay, they'll back off. And people die because the ever-present specter of death is always with you. I mean, people talk about Carlos Castaneda, and they talk about, well, his anthropology wasn't that great, and he was using too much datura and those type of things. But the things that he was talking about were clearly on the money, whether he gleaned it from other literature, whatever he did, when he put it in those first few books. He got kind of really wild the last few, but the first few books, A Separate Reality and stuff like that, that's the shit. Psilocybin at the range of ingestion that I'm talking about is, you can't be at the party. Because when I read about what people are doing with psilocybin. They're taking sub-threshold party doses because you can party. You're in a house with 3 or 4 of your friends. You all split an eighth, smoke some weed, look at Bart Simpson on the TV, laugh. You know, I can tell when a person has got it, and a lot of people are faking the funk. They've taken just enough so that they can say, I've taken it, and be part of the group. Oh yeah, I've taken psilocybin. Oh yeah, I've smoked DMT. Oh yeah, I've taken ayahuasca. Oh yeah, I did this and that and this and that. But they've taken such a small dose that they have absolutely no idea what this thing is in the higher doses. And I'm not speaking this out of arrogance, because when I was in Australia and Rack probably was at the party, he's not here, but I did an interview with him, and I talked about 25 grams of dried psilocybin, 30 grams taken, ingesting that, and people around the internet, well, this guy's arrogant, you know, he's badass because he's saying he can take 20 and 30 grams and stuff like that. But no, we have housewives who are taking 22 and 25 grams. We have people in their 70s taking these. We have people who are 18, because we wait to the age of majority. I'm not a person who is irresponsible. We have a protocol with it. But the thing is, and the difference is between the two, ayahuasca and psilocybin, is that ayahuasca is social. It's part of a group experience. It's sitting around the campfire and singing the songs and supporting one another. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful ceremony. But psilocybin is not like that. Psilocybin is the journey of the alone into the alone. It's kind of like the way I was trained. It's kind of like the difference between the Jedi and the Sith. The Jedi have the Jedi temple, and the Jedi start as little children, and it's a group of them, and Yoda comes and says, you know, put your little mask on and I'm going to teach you how to fight and things like that. No, but the Sith is different. They have the rule of 2. The rule of 2 is that there's a master and there's an apprentice. Meaning that if you're a Sith Lord, the job of your apprentice is to learn everything you have to offer, and once they've done that, is to kill you. So they don't want 30 disciples walking around, you know, possibly at some point in time going to chop them with a lightsaber, so they only have one so they can watch them. And I'm not saying that we're practicing the art of the Sith, but I'm just talking about the rule of 2. It is the journey of the alone into the alone, placing your power, your courage against that which is in the darkness. Meaning that it is alone. It's kind of like I was talking yesterday, The Journey to the Center of the Earth, the book. And when those people who came after Arne Saknussemm went down into the center of the earth and followed his trail, when they got about 10 minutes in the dark in those caves, they said, do you know that this guy came down here by himself? Down here by himself without anybody else? Because if there is anyone else there, the mask is always there. Now, the doses that I'm talking about in the 20 to 30 gram range don't adhere to the regular protocols of hallucinogenic use. It's different. Set and setting doesn't make any difference. You can be any place. You want to be safe. You don't want to be standing out in traffic and take 25 grams, but it doesn't matter if you got Frankenstein on the wall. It doesn't matter if, you know, it doesn't matter, because all that's going to change. You're not going to be in the place that you start out eating in, because all that's going to change. It's going to set its own agenda. And each and everything that you can imagine is there, and many things that you cannot imagine. I have a few slides that I'm going to go through. This is a 4-hour PowerPoint program. I'm not going to go through all the slides. I'm going to just show a few pictures, because basically these are pictures. Basically, these are pictures. I think PowerPoint, power corrupts and PowerPoint corrupts absolutely. It gives people who don't have a command of their subject the ability to read off the PowerPoint program, and that's the way they do it. So it is an apprenticeship program. It is a solitary vocation inside of hyperspace. There's no one there to help. There is no grasping of the edge of the cliff. It is, once you eat it, there's nothing you can do. You're there. So when people talk about, you know, well, I was just so amazed with 3 grams, you know, yes, 3 grams is amazing on psilocybin, but it's several thousand orders of magnitude away from 20 grams. It's different. The veil has been pushed aside. Stuff is floating through the room. You floating through the room. Far away planets and jungles, encounters with not just machine elves, but in the insectoids. I have a lot of difficulty with the praying mantises. They're just, they give me a lot of problems. And the thing about it is, it's not all love and bubbles and, I listened to some of the trip descriptions from DMT. Oh, I smoked DMT and I felt the ultimate love, and, the elves were coming through, the munchkins and things like that. That is not what is encountered in the 20th to 30 gram realm. You may see the predator walk through the room, being chased by one of the aliens. Or anything else in real time, access, understanding the realms of power in the literature of legend. The Olympians, the Asgardians, the Yoruba, the Akan, the dream time of the Aborigine. And it's not just that, even dealing with the acacias, it's monstrous doses that they take. I'm not going to read a lot, but I just wanted to read something real quick in dealing with African entheogens, because I didn't want it to be just all my talking. I wanted to read this about the Maasai warriors of Tanzania, and they utilized the acacias, Acacia nilotica, Mimosa hostilis, several acacias for just about every single aspect of warfare and battle and fighting. And I'll get a little bit into the Japanese too, because they were taking mushrooms for battle, fighting, and martial arts. Ninjutsu came out of the Amanita pantherina mushroom, the art of invisibility. So all of those things that you see in the old 1985 ninja movies, where the guy jumps to the top of the wall, that's all under the influence of the entheogens. Kung Fu, the Shaolin Temple with Caine and the rest of the martial artists, that's all mushroom. Shaolin means young pine forest, where the mushrooms grow. So the Maasai warriors of Tanzania were known for their aggressiveness and violence, which overcame the afraid near tribes. Just reached the proper age to become a warrior, the young Maasai submit to an initiation of military and religious nature. And in that occasion, they also begin to use the fight drugs. These are a dozen different drugs for specific aggressive action. They chew the roots of albizia. When they have chased animals that run quickly, or the bark of the acacia when they chase a lion. They drink an infusion of a kind of mimosa when they prepare themselves to battle with other tribes. They have specific acacias in bladders that hang off the trees. So when a young Maasai warrior at 12 years old is given a bag of food and a spear, he goes to the bag and he drinks the acacia brew that has the MAO inhibitor in it. And he drinks and he drinks and he drinks and he drinks until his eyes roll back in his head, and then he dances. He does the Numba. The Numba is where you may have seen them jumping in the air like this. And they're jumping in the air like this. And then they jump into the air, and when he comes down, he runs out into the plain and kills a lion, or he doesn't come back. They have acacias for lion fighting. This is the lion fighting bag, guys. When you go to kill a lion, drink out that bag. This bag over here, guys, this one's for hand-to-hand combat with another human being. Drink that one if you're going to fight somebody. We're getting ready to run 80 kilometers. This is the bag to drink, guys. So they have specific fight drugs, just like at MIT, they're putting together the Soldier of the Future program, where they're genetically manipulating and they're utilizing certain fight drugs, gene splicing into human beings, leopard genes and wolf genes, to create an aggressive soldier that will not have fear. This technology was on the African continent millennia ago. So what I'm going to do real quick, go to the first slide. Ayahuasca and other plants on the earth, including salvia and others, are earthbound plants. They have an agenda. Save the rainforest, save the whales, don't cut us down, don't burn us out, don't tractor us. Psilocybin doesn't have that agenda. Psilocybin is an off-world hyper-organic technology. It is part of the panspermia program of the extra transdimensional beings that created it for knowledge and information. LSD was created in 1930 by Albert Hofmann. It's a great compound, but it does not have the plenum of information in it that psilocybin has in it. It only has the plenum of information that has been put in it since 1930 when he created it, and this morning or last night when some of you dropped some acid. It only has those experiences, but psilocybin has the experiences of millions and millions and millions of galaxies and years and things in it. It is the Akashic records. It is the records of this galaxy and beyond. And since I only have 5 more minutes, run through a couple of those slides real quick. This is the area that we're talking about first encountering. When the Sahara was green, today it's a great desert. But when it was green, when it had great rivers, tributaries, streams, lakes, and things like that, people lived all around there. When it dried up, and the mushrooms dried up, they went to the only available water source that was, and that was the Nile Valley. And this same mushroom, the dissolution of it is what created Kemet, or what was called Egypt, because the Egyptian Pantheon was built on one family and how they chose to clothe themselves in reality, and that was the family of Ra. That's why you have Ansar and Aset, Nebhed, and all of the other classical Egyptian Neteru or deities, where you have a man with a bird's head, or a man with the head of Anubis, which is yes. So you have all of those classical entities inside of this realm, and it was built upon sacred plants. It was built upon the acacia, the blue lotus. It was built on also the blue tamarian mushroom. This is the relationship with cattle, and I wanted to go into the Rig Veda, the Upanishads, the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, and dealing with Soma. And I heard that they had a lecture on Soma, and the only thing that lines up culturally with this in dealing with the whole Indian pantheon is the blue mushroom, because that is what is associated with the cow. The cow is the cow dung for burning, ghee for food and anointing, the cow being sacred because the mushroom comes from the cow. That's what makes it sacred, along not just the milk. And the Maasai are cattle herders. Those in India in ancient times they revered the cow. And that was because of what came from the cow, and that was the blue mushroom. So I'm of the opinion that if not fully that originally, some of the constituents are still in there as far as mushroom concerned. I'm gonna go.
About 2 minutes and that'll leave a couple of minutes.
2 minutes. Run through the slides quickly. Keep going, just keep going. But keep going. We're gonna give them a visual array. Hold it right there. Come back. Okay, here. This is the ceremony of the opening of the mouth. You see the table of the food of the gods, you have mushroom caps. The mushroom caps, the caps are female, the male portion is the stem. We can't go into this. This is the little house of life here. You see the door on the house with the pyramid on top. We can't go into that. You see Osiris in the back in his mushroom form up at the top with his hat on and things like that. That's the mushroom glyph. Keep going. Okay, hold it. This is a sand painting that they use in Tibet. These are places. These are technologies. They're utilized with entheogens. They put this through a algorithm and said three-dimensionalize this. Go ahead, forward. One more. And this is what they came up with once they three-dimensionalized the two-dimensional sand painting, which they did. And it's the same thing with the Navajo and the Hopi in the United States. These are places of learning. Keep going. Okay, hold it. The magic carpet. The red in the carpet is Syrian rue. These carpets were held by families for thousands of years because this is a place of learning and a place of depositing mnemonic knowledge. Up in the corner, that's where your ancestors live. So when you take your entheogen, you put your carpet down, you fly on the carpet into the same technology that's three-dimensionalized, you fly into that, and that's where you go and visit your ancestors. The training for young people is on this side, and on and on and on and on and on. Each curl, each curve, three-dimensionalized is a different place. Go again. That's just talking about Syrian rule. Go again. Hold it. That's the Cenobite puzzle box. Puzzles, labyrinths, and things like that are all part of the technology. I can give you 15 grams of mushrooms, and if you've seen the movie Hellraiser, Pinhead and the rest of them will come out of this box. If you haven't seen Hellraiser, you don't know what I'm talking about, but those who have know what I'm talking about. A friend of mine who takes high doses of mushrooms, he has one from the toy store that when he takes the entheogens, this thing starts doing the same thing that it does in the movie. Changing, twisting, going up, going down, and stuff starts coming out of it. Next, keep going. Okay, keep going. Okay, hold it. This is Ansar, Wasir, Osiris, the lord of the underworld, master of the dead, in his mushroom form. If you see the mushroom in there, disregard the crook and flail, disregard the folds in the back. Just look at the shape. This is the mushroom glyph in Medu Neter, or in what you call the hieroglyph. Move to the next slide. I just put this side by side so that you could see. This is the secret of Kemet. This is the secret of Egypt. This is the secret of how they dealt with death. Keep going, quickly. Circle within a circle, go back. Circle within a circle. This is the underside of a mushroom cap. Next slide. Amen Ra. Ra, circle within a circle, because this is how Ra and his family chose to clothe themselves in reality. And when the pre-dynastic Kemetic priesthood went into the hyperdimensional realms and saw pyramids and Tekken and Benben stones and temples in light, when they came out of their particular sojourn, they then came upon the earth and made out of stone what they saw in light in the hyperdimensional realms. So these are things that were built out of the compendium of information that is in the mushroom realm. When you see those ancient temples, those are copies of the temples that are in the hyperdimensional realms that you get to when you go on the high dose. Move. Thank you. These are ear studs. Seen some of the guys walking around with ear studs? These are mushroom ear studs from Egypt, from Kemet, and it shows that they knew all of the different hallucinogenic plant fungi in their area. Keep going, quick. Pineal gland, great cow, keep going. Hathor, we can't go into this, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Dung beetle, hold it. The majority of dung beetles feed on dung, both in their adult and larval phase. However, many dung beetles feed on a variety of things, including mushrooms. Next. The dung beetle takes the dung from the cows, from the camels, from the elephants, rolls it into a ball, pushes it with his hind legs, and that's the sun being pushed across the horizon. But the mushrooms come out of the dung beetle. It's one of the sacred symbols of ancient Kemet. It is called Khepera, or the self-begotten. This is Wasir Osiris Ansar in the veiled form. If you know about mushrooms, the veil tears away, but the veil is connected here. Keep going. We can't go through. Keep going. Forward, 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 forward. Keep hitting the button. Keep moving. Keep going. There's a lot of slides, but these will get into your subconscious. Keep going. Okay, hold it. This is the underside. This is, of course, a spore print. Keep going. This is, of course, Jesus. Of course, that's me. Keep going. I wanted to get into the Buddhism, but keep going. You know, I wanted to get into some of the other things. This is the go back, Lingham and the Yoni, but it's the mushroom stem and cap, and you know, if you're a guy and you get to the right spot, you can have all those virgins. Keep going. Keep going. Persephone and Demeter, Dionysus, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, Alice in Wonderland, of course. Keep going. Papa Smurf, Amanita, keep going. I want to get back to the back of the slides. Keep going. Okay, that's the whole Catholic thing in there. Connection to the Amanita muscaria mushroom. They have it. You know, keep going. Keep going. That's, hold it, come back. All the steeples on top of those churches are pine trees because, keep going, one more, because the mushroom glyph is always there. That's the stem and the cap of the mushroom because that's where the knowledge is, and it's under the Christmas tree. It's under the pine tree. They deal with the Amanita muscaria mushroom. Keep going. That's Notre Dame, same thing, mushroom glyph. That's the circle within the circle with the lines radiating out. Keep going. I want to get to the back part where the African masks are. Just keep going through. Hold it, come back, come back, come back, come back. That's there in the Vatican, the mushroom, fountain. Go forward. Hari Hari, keep going. This is all, keep going. Forward. Buddhism, Hinduism, the foundations, standing on the mushroom, keep going. Hold it. Hanuman, the hero of the Ramayana, and Angi, holding their mushrooms. This is all part of it. If you're talking about Soma and you're talking about the divine sovereign yoga of Krishna and Rama, you're talking about mushrooms. You're not talking about something else. Keep going. We can't go into all of this, so you can catch me later on. Forward. That was a Huru Mazda. I know folks think Mazda was a car, but it was the supreme deity of the Zoroastrians. That's Zechariah Sitchin. Go back 2 or 3. Okay, he's dealing with the making of of human beings with the Anunnaki in the back with the mushroom shape. Go forward, forward, forward. Okay, attributes of Shango Ho. Shango is in the Yoruba pantheon. He is the god of thunder. The thunder priests in Nigeria go up and sing the songs and stand on the mountain and get struck by lightning because they're calling down the lightning, which brings out the mushrooms from the ground with the rain and the thunder and lightning. But he has the same attributes as go forward, as Thor, forward. That's Marvel's version. That's a more traditional version of Thor. The hammer and the axe are mushroom symbols. Go forward. Go forward. This is just your brain and your brain on psilocybin, stuff like that. These are the compounds. You know about that. That's the cascading effect from serotonin through pinealine and all the other things. They'll talk about that later on. Safety profile. Okay, hold it. Safety profile. Psilocybin has a high LD50. That's lethal dose 50. Lethal dose 50 is how much of any compound you can feed to a rat before it kills. If you take 100 rats, how much of a compound you can feed before it kills 50 of them. Psilocybin has a high LD50. You have to eat your body weight in psilocybin in one setting to kill yourself. So you can eat 10 pounds of psilocybin and not kill yourself. That's what is different about it than any other of the entheogens. You're not going to kill yourself. Now, that doesn't mean sit on the edge of the roof while you're eating it, you know, because you may fall off. But that has to do with navigation and balance. It doesn't have anything to do with the compound itself. And it can, of course, be psychologically challenging. Go forward. Got a couple of seconds. You know these guys. Hold it, go back. Easter Island. You're looking at what built Easter Island. It was the mushroom. You think the way you look at the statues at Easter Island, it's not the head. It's the secret behind the head, what built the heads, what gave them the ability to lift the heads and move the heads into position, and that knowledge came from and through the mushroom. Go forward. Forward, forward, forward. This is all South America, because this is a full program here. Hold, go back. These are the mushroom wands. These are held by men and women of power in West Africa, and the mushroom is there. If you look inside of the head, you have the stem, and you have the cap of the mushrooms that are symbolizing the knowledge that is embedded inside of the mushroom that built the society. In Africa, you can go, we have what's called the fractal transdimensional village. You go to the village and you'll see people there, and you know, they may have on tattered clothes and you know, living in a hut and things like that. But those people aren't there. They're someplace else. They're in another village. They're in the hyperdimensional village. Can't go into that now. Move forward. These are African whole. Go, 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 whole, right there. Oh, come back one. Okay, come back one. Go forward one. Go forward, right there, good. This one shows explicitly the mushroom with the stem and the cap as the forehead. On the leopard mask, go forward, forward, forward. Go forward again, forward again, forward again, forward again. These are, go back, this is scarification. They even scar mushrooms into the priests and priestesses in Africa. Go forward. Pyramids built on mushrooms, we ain't gotta get into that. Okay, I think she's cutting me down. Maybe we have a chance for a couple of questions, hopefully.
Yeah, I think, I'm sure people have a lot of questions, and we've got time for maybe one or two while I set up the next speaker. But there's going to be a panel at the end of the session after all of the speakers. So you can, if you don't get a chance to ask them, you can save them and ask them later. And I'm sure Felinda would be happy to chat with you.
Of course. Yeah.
All the any explicit written accounts, especially in ancient Egypt, it was very well having been in English literature classes that symbolism can be found where possibly wasn't intended to be.
That's true. The thing about Africa is that when they say a secret, they don't talk about it as secret. They don't have the same sensibilities. Just says nothing has to be proved. You have to take the dose and experience the experience. And that's where you get the validation from, not from the literature. The literature is something that is not, it's a modern thing. Oral tradition is what Africa is built upon. And so through the oral tradition and through the actual apprenticeship program, that's where you get your validation from. So if you're looking for them to say, we were sitting around eating mushrooms, they're not going to say it. But take 20 grams and look at the actual literature, and I think we'll have a different opinion. One more, I guess. Anybody else? I said all that stuff and nobody has one question? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Well, the protocol is a program where the master teaches the apprentice. You pattern yourself and you assist what the master is doing, whether it be warfare, whether it be in the pharmacological vocations. You pattern what your teacher does. If you learn the different plants and fauna and flora in the area by going out and the teacher showing you what particular plants is, then they tell you, go out and get this plant. Go out and find it. They'll tell you the characteristics of the places that it grows. You know, this grows next to the river. This grows on the mountain. This one grows close to caves and things like that. And you learn through doing along with your teacher, and then your teacher then extends you out to be able to go more and more on your own until you are independent and you can do it yourself. And it's the same thing with the Entheogens. They start out, they watch you the first couple of times to make sure you don't do nothing silly, like, I can fly or something like that. And once they find out you're not going to do anything silly, and more important, once you find out you're not going to do anything silly, then they just load you up and you go for yourself. And that's that's the protocol on how they do it. Any other questions? Well, thank you very much. I'll be on the panel. You can catch me in the hallway. Thank you.
See here. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so I absolutely love me some Kalindi. He just brings it every single time, and I would encourage you. There aren't a lot of lectures by him online, but there are a number of them, and I would watch them all because not only is he just really hilarious and an old school G that breaks it down in his own special way, but he also is quite knowledgeable, as you can see. I mean, some of the things you might need to fact check a little bit, but I think if you really dig into it, you'll find out that he's speaking some real knowledge. One of the things that he talks about a lot is that when you use certain plants, this is what all of the old people that were seeking their own salvation, seeking with fear and trembling, they would be willing to take certain things that opened up a perspective for them to be able to see things in a way where they're like, this is what Steve Jobs was doing. This is what many of those in Silicon Valley even now are doing. They're using entheogens. They're using entheogens because it's what God put here on earth to unlock certain mysteries for us. That's why they're here, okay? So, and guess what? There are those that are not interested in the mysteries at all. At all. That's fine. But for those of you who are called to the mysteries, for those of you who know down deep inside that there's more to all of this than what meets the eye, for all of you who have figured out over coronavirus that somebody a long time ago made the decision that everything was going to be packaged and labeled and put up on a shelf to be sold, and if it couldn't make money, then it doesn't matter. No. There's a whole other world. There's a whole other way. And many of those people that made those decisions so long ago, they know all about it. Trust me. That's what Enemy was talking about earlier, is the fact that these people that, all of this obviously started in Africa because everything started there. Even the Bible says that it started there. This is how it works. This is how it really works. Like, people think that this little, sales campaign, oh yeah, of course, it's the largest continent. There are those that, it just basically, look, the truth of the matter is, search your heart. Are you being called? Do you recognize that? I think that if there was ever a time where people would recognize very clearly what is being presented isn't it. It's just not. Have you looked at the news lately? Now that one that will not be named is no longer in, it's boring as hell. And you realize how much hype was around all of it. And you realize, whoa, do I really want to be privy to news organizations that have to make a living based on how they report the news? Now, I'm not trying to say fake news or anything like that. I'm just saying you have to look at it. You have to look at the fact that these people are about making money. And if they don't make money, they're going to get rolled out on their ass. That's how it works in America. So, just let's just be mindful Okay, let's be very, very mindful of what it means to find salvation, what it means to have self-realization, what it means to reach enlightenment. Do you think it's going to be just a walk in the park? Do you think you're not going to have to go through some things in order to have that? Just saying. Okay. So, ooh, I've got a new message. Yeah, it's very true. Thank you, G, for that, for G Savori. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. We're getting very close to where we're shifting gears, and we're going to be going into our recording session. I'm missing Gerard already. Hi, Gerard. So nice to have you in the chat, but I wish you were here playing your guitar, because I love to hear you play bass and guitar. But alas, you are at home with the lovely Robin, Lady Robin. Hello, Lady Robin. I'm going to pop one of these. Decongestants. Oh, God. All right, so what's next? Yes. Actually, I'm going to promote these because everyone should know about it. There we go. Cold Calm, which I discovered today is at Walgreens. You used to have to go to like Simply Wholesome or Sprouts or Whole Foods to get this stuff. Okay, it's by a company by the name of Borin. And this is a homeopathic cold remedy. Thank you for those mints. Appreciate that. Look, wait. And then they also have something for flu, which is called a silicoccinum. I know that's quite over. This is a French company, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. You take this stuff, it gets rid of your cold or flu. There's both products there. Go to your Walgreens, grab these, follow the instructions. Trust me, it's great stuff. And you're not going to get all that junk in your system, that stuff that they put into all those other whatever. Let me ask, what did everybody have for dinner? Ooh, shrimp nachos and string beans. Ooh, leftover Chinese food and vegan sushi. Nice, very nice. I had nothing because I just don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like eating really. But actually, no, I did eat. I did have one meal. I had 3 eggs scrambled, okay, which I know is not vegan, but I needed to just, with being sick and everything. And then I also had some guava fruit, which is always really good when you're sick. So that's what I had tonight. And, is everyone, oh, here we go. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to get some really good sleep, a full 8 hours. Actually, I'm not going to get a full 8 hours because we're probably going to be in here working for a while. We got a lot to do. We're trying to get this record out for summer. I've got a lot of work to do because, I kind of just ate myself through the coronavirus up to this point. And so I'm getting myself into shape, which is really actually quite a bit of fun. Today I was doing a lot of meditation, going deep inside. It was amazing. Oh my God, the meditation that I did, it was a guided one. And then, after that, I just allowed myself to be calm and to be in the repose that was created by the meditation, which was very nice energy. And, speaking of that, let's do a little smudging because I think that we could all use some sacred space, right? Okay, and we are over time, but of course it's because we're waiting on Ansi, which is our favorite pastime here at the Allen Show. While we're waiting, instead of complaining and having a negative mental attitude, we're going to light some Palo Santo wood, which is so nice. Love it. Okay, and it's well lit now. We can see that. And although you're not going to be able to smell this, and actually I can't smell it very well either tonight because my nose is a little stuffy, but I'm going to smudge you because there's something about the energy of this sacred smoke. And may all of you have a wonderfully relaxing night tonight. I want that for you. I'm going to do it for myself. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, man. After a long, intense day, to just be able to smudge, it's so nice. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so, all right, so what I'm going to do while we're waiting on Aunt C to arrive is I'm going to rehearse piano. Feel free to chat with me because I love chatting to everyone. Oh, you meditated today too? Awesome. Guided or just your own? What do you do? Are you doing any particular form of meditation? Are you doing? One of my favorite forms of meditation, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is okay, yeah, right, which is what most of us do because we've been given various forms of meditation. My favorite, Vipassana. That said, I'm working with a particular spiritual teacher right now, and I'm doing his meditation, which I'm loving. But as a default, Vipassana, Vipassana. Go do one of their silent 10-day courses. They have a center in North Fork and another center in North Fork, California, which is right over there by Yosemite. I would make the suggestion that you do what I did, which is to do the 10 days and then go directly to Yosemite. It's pretty mind-blowing. One of the interesting things was at the end of 10 days of not speaking, my vision actually got clearer. My hearing got a lot clearer. All kinds of mystical things happened during that 10 days. I can share that with you one day. But one of my huge breakthrough, just kind of like I was taken out of. And this is not with any entheogens. I don't want people to think that I'm just like pushing entheogens because that's not it at all. What I'm doing is I'm doing what they talked about in that ayahuasca, our last week's documentary is, and I want to read what G. Savory is saying here, but I want to just explain this. You know, what he said was there's no replacement for meditation, period. There just isn't, okay? There's no replacement for meditation, but involving yourself with entheogens allows you to visit and come back and you know that it's real. And I think for us humans, especially when we've got as much distraction going on around us, I think that's why Mother Ayahuasca and Iboga and Father Iboga and all these different entheogens have reemerged along with psilocybin in such a popular way, although psilocybin never really went away. But things like ayahuasca have definitely come to the fore. And I think that's because there's some things that we need to learn. There's some very important things that we need to learn. And one of those things is unconditional love. So I've been yabbering on for a while now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call Ansi while we're all here together to see what he has to say for himself. I just want to make sure he can be heard. You know what I mean? Hello, I'm hearing a car. That's very very.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know how close you are.
Oh yeah, I'm 15 minutes away.
You're 15 minutes away?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, coolio.
All right, see you.
Okay, see you when you get here. Bye. There you are. So I've got 15 minutes to do something. What are we going to do together? Oh yeah, everyone. I do want to talk about that because my worst enemy knows what's up and he's talking about it here. Get in the Discord. I have to admit, it's pretty fun. Let's see what's going on right now in the Discord. Oh, okay. LaQuaque the Rise. Tomorrow is Amanda Wright interview. Yeah, absolutely. And if you're in the Discord, then you'll see what I'm typing right now. Absolutely. Amanda will be with us on Friday. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And I think I'm going to put a smiley face for that because it makes me very excited that Amanda will be here with us. Okay, so there it is. All right, so I put it. It's in the Discord. And for those of you who are a part of it, you will be able to, well, what did I say? Hold on just a moment. Oh, you love Discord. Oh, well, excuse me. It was a perfect segue into the Discord, which, I love the Discord. Do you guys love the Discord? I love it. I love the town square because when I'm in there, it's almost like I involved myself with psilocybin and I go into the town square and it turns into a three-dimensional town square for me. And I see all the different cobblery things. I'm enjoying myself there, and that's what it's all about. So join us there, but I do need to learn to read the chat a little more thoroughly because I tend to just kind of go off in my own direction. Sometimes I'm like saying, "Oh, thank you so much for your compliment," and actually they weren't complimenting me at all. They were complimenting someone else, and people get a laugh at my expense. But that's how it works in life. So, do you want me to clean up for you? Just wash your hands with it. What's Edgar? Oh, it's like a burnt type smell. Yeah.
That was not my Discord. That was a PM between you and me.
Oh.
So
Oh. Oh yes. Cobblerton. Okay. All right. Yes. See, this is why I need help, everyone. Okay, so let's see here. All right. Okay, now I'm getting ready to. Okay, what's up? Hey. Okay, now I'm in town square where I belong. And let's see here. Who else? So, Suvermess is in here. Suvermess. We love you, Suvermess. Thank you for being a part of our lives. And Enemy's been on here. Wait, let me see. Okay, Seven's been on here. Honey, they, she, he has been on here. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of people on here. Okay, the Deep End has been on here. Anyway, I'm seeing names I don't even recognize, but the point is, Discord. Oh, and my God. Can I tell you, LaQuaque shot these pictures, and it is freaking unbelievable what he did. It's just crazy what he did. Obviously, Gerard is very, very, very happy, to say the least, with what he got. So, I see messages popping up left, right, and center. Okay, I'm going to go into the Discord right now. Pow. Let's see what folks are talking about. Oh, okay. Ooh. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm seeing some really good art here. Let's look at this. Okay. Nirvana Chai. I see this. I see you. I see you. Ooh. Honey, they, she, he. Ooh. Some dopey artwork. Damn. And then David
Yes.
Cho did send
Work
over
close. I'll lay it out for you.
an amazing video of his art. Wow. Oh, and then Seven put one of her engagement photos or wedding photos. It's pretty beautiful. Wow. And then the deep end with his kind of Escher-esque. I'm looking at this stuff thinking, this is a crazy. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, look at this. Oh. Okay, everybody, go to the Discord and look at Robin and G's pictures. Which one is the best? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? I'm choosing number 4. Yeah, I like that one. All right, that's the one I chose. Number 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So, all right. I'm getting a little Discord happy, so I need to just stop myself from being too. Oh. Wow. So, my brother just dropped a bomb in here for everyone. Okay. So, what he just dropped in is HoloSync, which is a form of meditation. It's called binaural beats. These are the guys that actually created it. Stumbled upon it, actually. Excuse me. The founder of this company stumbled upon, he was working on another technology, and all of a sudden he stumbled upon the fact that when you do frequencies in a certain way in headphones, it changes. I'm not even going to try to explain it, all right? Because to be honest, I don't know. But you should go look up HoloSync. There's a link right there in the chat for those of you who don't. And I'm going back to the Discord because I'm seeing what someone said. Oh, it's just LaQuay saying, "Laugh out loud." Okay, we don't need to. We don't need to focus on that. All right, so. All right, so I'm going to ask this one question, and then I am going to go, while Ansi is still on his way, fix myself a little something to eat because I'm hungry, and I was planning on doing that anyway because I thought Ansi would be here setting up, but he's not. So, what is everyone eating tomorrow night for dinner? Or do you not think that far in advance? Do you just do it during the day, or do you think in terms of planning your meals early in the week? Or I'd like to know what's on the menu for tomorrow night. That's what I'd like to know. I can tell you what's on the menu for me tomorrow night. I'm going to tell you what's on the menu tonight, actually. I'm going to have Impossible Burger with mixed vegetables. Delicious. So that's what I'm having tonight. But if you know what you're having tomorrow night, let me know. And we're here. See, this is what Ansi's doing to me. I'm actually needing to ask you what you're having tomorrow night, okay, which is not of the moment at all, not really what we're, well, they're mixed. It's basically what I'm doing is I get these mixed salads in plastic bags, and I just make them. You know, I just pour them in a bowl, throw a little salad dressing over it, you know, very, very healthy salad dressing, and I mix that up together. And then I just throw the weighed and measured Impossible Burger next to it after I've cooked it, and I'm good to go. I can eat on that for a little while. And, you know, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, because Auntie will be here very soon, I want to just share with you what we're going to be doing tonight in the recording session. So what I figured out, I'm going to go back to my email because I learned some things there earlier. What I learned was that we have 4 songs that I think are at a place with what we do tonight. And then if Auntie wants to take them home and work on them a little bit, that he can feel free to do that. But I think we've got 4 songs that we can send out to our musicians that will give us a good sense of what's going on. Love Supreme, Baby Please, One Love, and I Love are those 4 songs. And so what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to listen through to all of the 4 songs. And, I think LaQuaque is going to. Okay, so, yeah, you have to make an account to be in the Discord. But tonight we're going to go through, we're going to tighten up all of those songs, make sure that if there's any little vocal that needs to be resung or whatever. We're not doing finished tracks right now, but what we are wanting is we're wanting the musicians that we're sending this stuff to have a good sense of the vibe, of course the melody, of course the chord structure, the beat, the rhythm, the groove, all of that. So, good. I'm glad that G Savori's in to the Discord. Everyone greet him. So tonight we're gonna make sure. Wait a minute, we got somebody following. Nice to meet you, Brenot. Wait, I've got to figure out how to pronounce your name. Okay, as soon as it pops in the chat, I'll give it a look. Nice to see you here. Thank you. I'm gonna play a song for you because that's what I always do when people come to the show. Please bear with me. I've got some sinusy stuff going on right now that's really uncomfortable. So. But I appreciate you coming in. Let's see. Brenot Grigio. Brenot Grigio? Is that it? Okay. I think that might be it. Brenot Grigio. Oh, the wine. Okay. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, see, I don't really drink. Well, I do drink wine, but I never was a wine connoisseur, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, all right. So, obviously, you enjoy your wine, and nice to have you here, and nice to be here with you. Do you want to hear an up-tempo, a ballad, or a mid-tempo song right now? That's what I'd like to know. Yeah, and so as LaQuaque the Wise is saying, who is a very integral part of this show, we decided to have a little experiment, and we decided after we saw what was going on during coronavirus, if maybe we could have a place where people could get together and hear some great music and actually love on each other, like not be judging and not be, considering what someone else. We don't want to consider how other people are different. We want to see the similarities in each other. Oh, a ballad. I just sang a ballad, so I'm gonna sing. I might sing the same ballad, just because it sounds good with my voice right now, with the sinus thing. You know what I mean? All right. I think I can accommodate you. First, I'm gonna blow my nose, so that I'm not dripping. See, this is so like me. I freaking unplugged myself. and cannot find my, oh, there it is. See, I was talking to you guys. Ah. All right. Will you enjoy your wine? I'm going to sing for you. All right.
Penthouse in the sky, mansion with a view. Oh, I thought those things matter. Oh, really, really, really wish I knew. Oh, fancy clothes and parties can't make up for you. Oh, when you lose your one love, nothing else will do. Don't lose your one love, all right now. 'Cause no love, all right now, yeah. It's like you one love, oh. You know, I wish I would have seen it from the very start. Couldn't see what was real from what was not a part. I thought I had the answers. I had none at all. Oh, now I feel the bruises of a broken heart. Penthouse in the sky. Mansion with a view. Ooh. I thought those things mattered. Oh, really wish I knew. I can't hear myself again. Hold on. Oh, there we are. Woo.
Thank you, Hollywood Bowl, for putting up with Sniffles Allen.
One love. Don't lose your one love. Oh, 'cause no love, oh baby. It's like your one love. Oh, oh.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And imagine what I'm like when I'm not stuffed up. Appreciate you, everybody. So Auntie will be here very, very soon, and we're gonna have some very, very exciting sounds coming. So appreciate you. I appreciate you. Your kind words there, Renogio. And yeah, we're doing something very unique. So for those of you who are on regularly and know my story. I've done a lot of big jobs in music. Got to open up for Sheryl Crow and Bryan Adams and Jimmy Cliff and the Neville Brothers. Also got to produce James Brown and worked very intimately in the studio with like Clapton and Barry Manilow. While all this was going on, when I was back in my late teens and early 20s, I started, well, actually, even back in high school, so yeah, teens, I started working on songs on the piano that were for healing me. I didn't realize it at the time, but they were healing me because I needed healing because I was really going through a lot as a teenager. And I wrote these songs, and over the years, I just kind of whittled away at them and worked on them over the years and perfected them. Continued. They're still works in progress, but the truth of the matter is that I never really thought that I would release these songs to the public because they're mine, and they're very sacred to me. But after the coronavirus and seeing how badly people are treating each other, I made the decision to bring this music out into the public to enjoy, and what I'm hoping to express through this sound is unconditional love, which is a high calling. Very high calling, but it's what I'm striving for. So all of your love and all of your support is greatly appreciated in the chat, in the room. Sometimes people are here encouraging, appreciate you so much. And we're going to have a great recording session tonight. I'm actually going to go ahead and put my mask on because I think Auntie's going to be here soon. And we appreciate Auntie so much. He drives from quite a ways to come and do these sessions for us. He's our engineer, and the thing is, we're also very lucky to have Auntie. 15 minutes. Yeah, but we're not gonna. But the truth is that he really, is a super talented producer in his own right. And there he is, Auntie. Hey, you downstairs?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, while I go let Auntie in.
What are we doing tonight?
We're just gonna edit. Gerard's not here tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna edit and go home.
Okay.
Try to get in bed early. They're gonna be shooting until.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
Yeah,
at.
they're shooting, so it's
a
gonna be.
little big.
I'm gonna be up anyway.
So you be on the one?
Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Up and comers. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah. 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 So, yeah. Truly appreciate you stopping by, and maybe you want to hang out with us for a little while here. We're getting ready to get these tracks popping. Oh, Auntie must have left the room, which I didn't know. So, are you a music guy? Oh, I wouldn't. I'm hearing that you smell fantastic today.
Me?
Yeah.
I smell fantastic?
Yeah, that's what LaQuaque said. That you smell fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, and yeah. So, but unfortunately, yeah, Auntie blushes a lot in here because I'm constantly talking shit, and then you know.
You call it blushing?
Yeah, you blush.
I don't blush.
Yes, you do, don't you?
No, I don't.
You don't?
That's not part of my vocabulary. Or my DNA.
That's not part of your DNA?
No.
Oh.
French DNA, we don't blush.
Oh, you don't?
No, we don't.
Oh. Well, what do you do?
Nothing. We just work and work.
That's not true. The French chill, dude, big time.
No emotion.
Huh?
No emotion.
Yeah, that's true. But a little bit of emotion. They get angry. I'll tell you that much. They know how to get
I
upset.
guess if you want to call, yeah, if you want to call that emotion, yeah.
I know. Good smells, right? I can't smell anything right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, not nothing, but it's just some stuffy. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Then what happened? We need to mute the mic and have it talk.
Did you know that dogs can smell another dog 3 miles away? It's pretty crazy. Like, if a female is in heat a long ways away, Pluto can smell that. He knows all the dogs, all the females in heat throughout the land. Just saying. That's true, right?
Oh, yeah. They can smell it from far.
They can smell it from very, very far. Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
go crazy.
And they go crazy, trying to get at
I
that,
looked
trying to
after
get
the
at
dog
that.
for 2 days because
Yeah.
of that.
He knows what's up. Pluto knows what's up. Because I ain't giving him none. Never know. Poor Pluto. The babies will be back very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Back very soon. As a matter of fact, probably tomorrow. I just didn't want to bring them back. It's very difficult when there's a lot of activity going on here at the complex. So, you know, we just keep it real. All right. So I think let's look at our list. Because I think we're pretty much okay, so Love Supreme is pretty much there. It's there. I don't think there's anything. There's just little teeny things that I just want to clean this, clean that, just so that there's not. We just do it on all the songs. So open up whatever song you want to open up.
You tell me.
Love Supreme. Fine. That's where we ended last night.
Actually, we did Baby Please. We
Okay, well then,
we
let's
reviewed that last night.
let's do Baby Please.
But
So,
me, I wanna touch
all right,
it. So I'm on Love Supreme now.
all right, okay, cool.
From top.
Yep.
Staring at the sky, looking at time go by. Covered faces catch the corners of my eyes. Is this my life? Is this a dream? Why does my heart feel everything? Staring down the road, we're about to walk through. Ooh. Instead of asking myself, what can I do? I stand inspire faith and hope. Oh, but the greatest of them all is love. Let the love inspire faith and hope. Oh, but the greatest of them all is love. Oh yeah, a love supreme, a love supreme is the one. It is the one heals every heart, and we're all a part of love supreme. A love supreme is the one. A love supreme heals every heart, and we're all a part. Love supreme, a love supreme is the one. It is the one heals every heart, and we're all a part.
All right. Does it need to go one more time at the end?
A love supreme is the one. It is the one heals every heart, and we're all a part.
I think it's fine. Because it keeps it shorter, right? It's good, right? Okay. All right. So are you gonna send this, or are you gonna do another little rough mix on it?
Yeah.
You're gonna do a little rough mix on it?
If you need it, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Just something.
Yeah, I think
Go for edge though. It should. All these songs, you don't want it to be like Quiet Storm. You want it to be. Okay, great. All right. Cool. Nice. Murphy Music. What's up? All right, so let's go to let's go to shit, hold on. Baby Please. And this is going to require a little bit of work. Is this sugar free? Not listening to recordings. We are doing final little edits on the pre-production session, which are the recordings that are going to be sent out to musicians who are going to be playing on top of it, and then we're going to do another set of editing, and then we're going to mix. So in other words, and then also I'm going to do finished vocals, finished guitars, finished, we might do some strings and horns in certain songs. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and we will be, you know, if we go into a string session, we'll be live streaming the string session. If we go into, I had really wanted to have the project mixed by Bruce Sweeteen, who is the one that mixed Michael Jackson's album, but he passed away of coronavirus, unfortunately. Or excuse me, not coronavirus, he passed away this past year. He was quite old, but he mixed Off the Wall, he mixed Thriller, he mixed, you know, and he's mixed a few records in his day. But we won't be getting him, but there's a lot of people. I don't have the lyrics finished on this yet.
haven't found love like yours anywhere, anywhere. It hurt my heart. So I took my heart and put it in the distance. Left the love behind, but you stayed right by my side, girl. You knew my love was blind, and you know that I'm messing around, but I haven't found love like yours anywhere, anywhere.
Okay, right there.
Baby, please don't let
Okay, so that that last thing that I do with the piano, cut it short so that there's that little space for baby, please. Just so that they get that turnaround.
I haven't found love like yours anywhere, anywhere. Baby, anywhere. Baby, baby. Anywhere, anywhere. Baby, please. Baby, please, please don't let.
Yeah, is there?
I haven't found love like yours anywhere, anywhere. Baby, please.
Okay, there's something. Oh, take the shakers out when it stops. Stop. Baby, please. Yeah.
Baby.
And there sounds like there's a little bass residue or something in there as well. Better.
You want this to stop
Oh, this
sustaining?
doesn't. Huh?
Want the bass to stop sustaining?
Yes. She stops this. Yes, exactly, because it would probably reverb.
Please, please don't let me go. You know I'll do anything that you want me to. Take me high in the morning sky. I will fly far, leave my worries behind. How far when you're walking by? I don't understand anything. Another day. Let the love behind, but you stay by my side, girl. You and I was blind. You know that I'm messing around, but I haven't found love like yours anywhere, anywhere. Baby, please, please don't let me go. You know I'll do anything that you want me. Take me high in the morning sky. I will fly, leave my worries behind. How far when you're walking by? I don't understand anything.
Okay. to that hook. We just need to clean that up a little bit because it's just sloppy.
Please don't let me.
Excuse me. The bass is done by Gerard, my younger brother. Yeah. Yeah. He's dope. Dope. Yeah. Soon to be.
Please don't let me.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Please don't let me.
So that's a weird timing. That last bass thing he plays, that duh duh, that's weird. Duh duh. So duh duh, baby, please just have it go up like the other ones do. So grab one of those.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. Can you take the Fender Rhodes out on the last note? So it's like, do do that the bass does that last note alone. Do. FaceTiming someone I don't even know. Scary. Sounds like there's some kind of little. There's like a little something still in there, that other bass.
Can the bass too?
Huh?
Can the bass there too?
So it's. to be shorter. You're gonna have to cut it. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's not what you want?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It just needs to be clean enough to let these other people hear. Yeah, that's fine. Huh?
You want the shaker cut too?
Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
You want the snail to stop too?
Let's see what it sounds like if you do that.
No?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to hit G back. I know, it's a pain. All right, here we go.
You like it like that?
It's fine.
Going hard, bro.
It's good. Huh?
It's going hard.
It's good, right?
Go hard, man.
You said it's what?
It's going hard.
It's going hard. Yeah. And you know what's interesting too is that all right, then that's done. All right, let's move on to the next one.
I'm gonna bounce it.
Okay. There were no changes on the first one, right?
What you mean?
We didn't make any changes.
That's right, bro. Yeah, or the first one we played today, no.
Huh?
If you talk about the first one we played today, no, we didn't.
We didn't make any changes, right? Okay. So you're bouncing this because we made changes to it. All right, cool. Bouncing.
Alright, what else you want?
What other song?
One love?
Yeah, let's listen to One Love. Oh, that was me answering Gerard. Yeah, it's helping a little bit, Gerard. It's not, doesn't feel terrible.
And yo, I say, hi, where you at? You sleep too?
Yeah, babe.
So start a little later. Start right before that. Do, do, oh, babe, that.
What?
Think we should start where we start now?
You want to start in the next
Start, yeah. Right there, just to cut a little time off of it, because geez. Thanks. Thanks, LaQuay and G. This may not work.
Yeah, babe.
Right there is where it should start. That should be the first note. Right. Right there.
Yeah, babe. Matter.
Doesn't feel right. It's gotta go back. Sorry.
Really, really, really wish I knew.
Timing will mess it up. I was trying to shave off a little time off of it. That's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We try and we fail and we just do it again. Gerard is saying, what's good, Auntie?
Right, I say, is it good?
Auntie says, is it good?
No, I'm asking, is it okay? Is it good?
Oh, he said, are you good? Gerard?
Yeah, babe.
Tell them we miss him in the studio.
Matter.
And we miss you in the studio. That's from Auntie and I.
Really, really, really wish I knew. Penthouse in the sky. Oh, mansion with a view. Oh, I thought those things mattered. Oh, really wish I knew. Oh, fancy clothes and
Okay, right there. Well, nah, never mind. It's fine.
fancy clothes and parties.
What do you think of that bass? Should we just keep the regular? That should,
Oh, fancy clothes and
all right.
You don't like it?
can't make up for you. Oh, when you lose your one love. Oh yeah, nothing else will do. Ooh, one love, one love, yeah. Don't lose your one love.
These backgrounds. Those backgrounds don't sound full enough. Even though I like that they're two-part harmony, it feels like there's stacks missing. Or maybe you can grab from the second hook.
One love, yeah. Don't lose your one love.
Yeah.
One love, one love.
You think we should edit that, Gerard?
Don't lose your one love.
Yeah, edit it. Okay, so he said the groove should stay the same instead of that climb up. The groove should just stay the same there. In that place that we were wondering. So grab something and put it there. Yeah, I think you're right.
Don't lose your one love, one love.
Yeah.
Don't lose your one love.
'Cause no love, no love.
All right now. It's like your one love. One love, one love. Don't lose your one love. 'Cause no love, no love. One love. Lose your one love.
Oh.
Don't lose your one love.
What's up, Nomad?
Don't lose your one love.
Alright, so what we fixing with the bass?
Huh?
What are we fixing with the bass?
Just that. Okay, go back. I know. I realize what I did now.
Will you lose your one love? Oh yeah. Nothing else will do. Ooh. One love, one love.
Did I miss it?
Go back. Let's just go back to.
Fancy clothes and parties can't make up for you. Oh, will you lose your one love? Oh yeah, nothing else will do. Ooh, one love, one love. One love, yeah. Don't lose your one love. Listen.
Did I miss it again?
Yeah, no. It's keep going. Keep going.
Let's stop.
No, it's in the first hook. It's in the first hook.
Cause no love, no love. Oh, baby. It's like your one love. You know, I wish I
No,
could've seen it from the
Gerard, it wasn't in the first hook. All right. Sorry, Auntie. Gerard was insisting that it was in the first hook. Go back to where it is.
yeah, babe. Matter. Oh, really wish I knew. Penthouse in the sky. Oh, mansion with a view. Oh, I thought those things matter. Oh, really wish I knew. Oh,
Right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah.
really wish I knew. Oh, fancy clothes and
So you don't want that?
Do. See, he didn't follow with the guitars.
No, the guitar don't play now. It's empty.
No, it's still he's still playing.
oh, fancy
He's still playing. Da 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 da. You can hear it. Yes, take that out and that'll help that.
So you want the guitar part?
Yeah, take the guitar out. Let the bass.
You say get the guitar part out? Is that what you
Pull the guitar apart right there in that part, where he's climbing up on the
Take
bass.
it out.
Yeah, take that that little answer out. Yeah.
wish I knew. Oh, in fancy clothes and parties, can't make up for you. Yeah. Oh, will you lose your love? Oh yeah, nothing else will do. Ooh, one love, yeah. Don't lose your one love. Lose, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose, don't. 'Cause no love, no love. Oh baby, it's like your one love. You know, I wish I would have seen it from the very start. Couldn't see what was real from what was not a part. I thought I had the answers. I had none at all. Now I feel the bruises of a broken heart. Penthouse in the sky. Oh.
You can't hear me while that's playing, right?
No.
Okay. So if I turn around, it's because you got to stop me because there's something I'm hearing. Where's the Where's those guitars?
One love, yeah. Don't lose your one love.
Stand there.
Don't lose, don't lose.
You hear it?
'Cause no love, no love.
She's down. Okay.
Oh
From the left.
baby,
You're your left view.
It's okay.
it's like your one love. You know, I wish I would have seen it from the very start. Couldn't see what was real from what was not a part. I thought I had the answers. I had none at all. Now I feel the bruises of a broken heart. Penthouse in the sky. Oh, mansion with a view. Oh, I thought those things mattered. Oh, really wish I knew. I wish I knew. One love. Oh baby, don't lose your one love. Lose, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose. 'Cause no love, no love. Oh, lovely. It's like your one love. Oh, I wanna run, I wanna hide, don't wanna face what I feel inside. In the morning rain, I wake up, remember you're not here and my pain on the inside, knocking my wind out when I start to cry. Oh, one love, oh baby, don't lose your one love, oh baby, yeah. 'Cause no love, no love, oh baby, no, it's like your one love, your love, baby, oh one love, baby. Don't lose your one love. Oh, 'cause no love, no love. Oh, 'cause you're one love. Nothing like one love. Nothing like 'cause no love, no love. Nothing like one love. Nothing like you're one love, 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 one love. Nothing like one love, yeah. 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 Really, really, really wish I fancy clothes and parties. Nothing like one love, yeah. Nothing like one love, yeah.
And yeah, you can just let that run all the way out. It's fine. Because they might come up with some great stuff at the end. Well, they will.
Nothing like one love, yeah. Nothing like one love, yeah.
Boston.
Huh?
Same Boston.
You're bouncing? Okay, good. All right, and then we'll go through the fourth song. You can bounce. Yeah, I love. And we can, if we don't have anything more, then what we'll do is we'll decide on exactly what mixes we're sending to each person. Or actually, I can just email that to you. I can just email you who's getting what mixes. Maybe knock off early because,
Okay, I get it.
yeah. Okay. So, bouncing.
Yes, boss. You wrote Sikta?
Huh?
You wrote the Sikta?
No, I just told him stay home. Because I figured, unfortunately you can't come every night, so I need you to come. But I wanted to just make sure I'm very safe.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, first off, something's going on with the groove of the snare. If you listen to it, it's...
Waking up into you on a rainy day, feeling like I'm dreaming, feeling miles away, 'cause I'm
Oh, it's fine now. Did you work on it? What, why was it sound...
The reverb.
Waking up into you on a rainy day, feeling like I'm dreaming, feeling miles away, 'cause I'm on you. Will you take me places out of time and space? Will you move in closer for a warm embrace? I can feel my body beaming up.
Okay.
Open my eyes.
So right there, so da da do 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 do. So it needs to stop. I don't know why I went. I can play it again. There it goes. you know, maybe just let me play this. It just sounds. It doesn't sound played. Is there anybody on here other than G Savori, McQuay? Let me just play it. One more time, sorry. Do we double that, Fender?
Nope.
Huh? No? Okay, so just bring those guitars.
So you're gonna put the guitar to the
Yeah, so the guitar should come with the piano. Maybe a little longer than the piano.
Open my eyes, now I can see all the magic love dreaming into me, reaching way down. I feel you're ruining my heartbeat. I am baby, love you all night long. Take me where you know baby. Got to make it home. When you speak that language that I understand, make me see that heaven really is at hand. So amazing. Like a wave, I'm riding your geometry. 'Cause we got that everlasting chemistry. I can feel my ego peeling off.
Okay, so, oops.
Open my heart.
Same thing right there going into that hook. Just kind of edit it.
Ego peeling off.
that. You are.
Well, alright, 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 alright. Well, alright, 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 alright.
Okay, I think that's good. Let me just hear it from the top one more time. I think we're good.
Waking up into your
Can you do me a favor? And can you take the shaker out until waking up? Until the downbeat of when the vocals start. Take the shaker. Just have.
way, 'cause I'm
Just take the shaker out during this part and bring it in right
waking up.
here. Let's hear that sound.
Waking
No.
up into
It needs a shaker. Wrong again.
your radio. Waking up into you on a rainy day, feeling like I'm dreaming, feeling miles away, 'cause I'm on you. Would you take me places out of time and space? When you move in closer for a warm embrace, I can feel my body beaming up. Open my eyes, now I can see all the magic love dreaming into me. Reaching way down, I feel you're moving in my heartbeat. I am down, baby. Love all night long. Take me where you going, baby. Got to make it home. When you speak that language that I understand, make me see that heaven really is at hand. So amazing. Like a wave, I'm riding your geometry, 'cause we got that everlasting chemistry. I can feel my ego peeling off. Open my heart, now I can feel everything's so new, everything's so real. All of you are so real. You're moving in my heartbeat. I am down, baby. Love all night long. Take me where you going, baby. Got to make it home.
back right before the vamp. The last B section, maybe. Da, da, da.
Solar system, I love you. Beyond the stars, beyond the sun, the moon, solar system, galaxy, the universe, straight into the central sun. You take me over to a place I've never known. Isn't it wild? Isn't it wild now,
Auntie,
how you been there for me?
during this section, try taking out the drums. Until the place.
Beyond the stars, beyond the sun, the moon, solar system, galaxy, universe.
In that whole section. I just want to hear how it sounds with just the Fender Rhodes and the vocal in that section. It could be a nice break. You know what I mean?
And when did they come back?
Isn't it wild? Isn't it wild now,
When they
baby?
coming back, Nana?
Huh?
Why are they coming back?
Excuse me. Pow. Yes. Right there.
Isn't it nice?
So, all that for?
No, not there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not going back to the,
Isn't it wild now, baby?
No. That's the wrong section. It's the beyond the stars, beyond the sun, the moon. Yeah. Go back to the beginning of this section.
Place I've never known. Isn't
That's where you bring it back in. Two.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh. Do.
beyond the stars, beyond the sun. Beyond the stars, beyond the sun, the moon, the solar system, galaxy, the universe, straight into the central sun. You take me over to a place I've never known. Isn't it wild? Isn't it wild now, baby? How you been there for me? Isn't it wild? Isn't it wild now, baby? How love sets us free. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice now, baby? I'll be there for you. Isn't it wild? Isn't it wonderful? Well, alright. Well, alright.
It's great. I think that's it. Huh? Can you put these all on the same email the way you did all the latest versions in one email? know what? We should. This is your last day here. We should probably at least listen to Brother to Brother.
To what?
To Brother to Brother, the one that Roto said. Just to see. Yeah, we'll be done by 11. That way we're not here till too late. We won't work too late, but I just want to see what's going on in that song.
Now you want me to open which one now?
It's Brother to Brother, or it may be called something else.
Yeah, because of
What's the titles that he gave you?
Memories, Love Supreme, and
It's
Sun.
Memories. Memories. A song that made Barbara Streisand quite a bit of money. Memories. And one of the greatest songs written, to be honest. Memories like the corners of my mind. This is what you call pressing through, even when you're tired and not feeling great. Because deadlines loom. We want this out by summer, right, everybody? All right, so got to get busy. we can start off by saying it's way too slow. Let's see. It can be sped up. Shout out to Roto. Roto, we appreciate you. We think about you all the time. Love you. Try taking it up 4 dB. Try taking it up 4 dB. Oh, not sorry, not dB. Beats per minute. BTM. Sorry. 4 beats per minute. Is that 4? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So we're basically time compressing this track so that we can discover the tempo, which is now too slow. We cut these tracks with a producer named Whoa. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't get around much anymore. Do. Huh? Oh, it's not working?
There's been nothing. I'm trying now.
It's not gonna work. Okay, stop. Yeah, cause it's not even really even sped up that much, and it's already like sounding bad, right? All right. So then we're gonna have to do this one from the ground up. Then. Okay. Kick, snare. Is this how
track. See, to speed up audio like that, you have to process every
Track individually,
track
right?
individually.
Yeah, right.
And then
Okay.
after that, he has.
How do we do it so fast before?
We didn't have that many tracks on the other side.
So this has a lot of tracks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You got at least 20 guitar tracks.
So do you think you can time compress that at home?
This is
Or do you think it's gonna be very difficult?
this is my best software that can do it. I can try, but no promises.
Okay, so then what I would like to do
road-
is keep,
The road is gonna be damaged because of the.
I'll replay it. I can replay that, easy.
So whatever you can say.
So then I will replay the Fender. You know what? Let's just speed the drums up. And do you think you can maybe do the guitars?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's not moving.
It's okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a pretty early one for us here at the Allen Show for a recording session, but because I'm feeling a little under the weather and Ansi has a long drive home, we've accomplished what I need to accomplish tonight.
Actually, keep your computer open because we're going to go ahead and let's just take a little more time and maybe create the mixes that we need, or would you rather do that at home? Oh, you're going to mix the stuff at home anyway.
You can't do it
I
tonight.
can make something.
I'm trying to figure out a way to go push further, but I think the universe is saying shut it down. So we're going to shut it down. We appreciate you being here. LaQuaque, obviously, as always. We appreciate you. Murphy Music popped in here for a moment. G. Savory was in here for a moment. We had Breno Grigio. Okay, I've heard that line before. We had Breno Grigio in here. We had let's see, of course we had I'm My Worst Enemy, and I think we had, did we have, no, Mr. Logic didn't come by at all tonight. Okay, all right, well, we so appreciate all of you being here, and we're going to bid you good night. Thank you for your love, and have a good cobbler sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 6:45, 7 o'clock, okay? Bye, everybody.